Where is she?
Who?
Who?
Carly's not here, Molly.
Oh, great. So she's already at the arraignment. That's great. Look, Jack, I have the bail money right here, so you just...
Somebody beat you to it. Craig and his attorney. They rode in on their white horses. They took care of bail.
You know, she should never have been arrested in the first place, Jack. I can't believe you let that happen.
I didn't bring the charges, Molly. That was a district attorney. You know what? I really don't need this from you right now.
Well, excuse me for being a little upset, you know, but my cousin's being accused, being called an accessory to attempted murder, Jack. And you know how ridiculous that is, you of all people.
It doesn't matter what I believe.
Well, it does to Carly.
Yeah, well, she and I have been through this already.
Oh, and let me guess. You shrugged and you told her she's on her own now. Is that right? I can't believe that you're going to let some stupid picture that was dredged up and brought into court blind you to everything that's real.
No, not everything. She's made some questionable choices, wouldn't you say?
I know she's hard to understand sometimes, Jack. Look, I love her to death. She's my cousin, and she defies me sometimes, too. Especially when it comes to Craig Montgomery, like when she turned over that insurance money to him. I was completely blown away, but
wait a minute, back up. What insurance money?
I assumed that you knew.
Knew what? Spill it, Molly.
I don't really know the details. I just know that she was beneficiary to some insurance policy that was set up by Winston.
So?
So there was this syndicate in Hong Kong, and they were leaning on Craig. They were really muscling him. They were threatening his daughter's life, Jack, if he didn't turn over some big sum of money. So Margot went to Carly, and she begged her to help him out.
Margot went to Carly. Margot Hughes.
Yeah, she was pretty desperate, Jack. Her niece's life was at stake, okay? And whatever she said worked, because Carly ended up turning over the insurance money to Craig.
How much?
$1 million.
$1 million?
Yeah. Craig had a claim on the money, too. So Carly felt that it was partly his.
Right.
And the insurance money, the insurance policy that Winston Lowe set up was that horse. He took it out on that horse, and that was money that was Craig's money. Jack, Carly could have done anything with this money, but she chose to save a little girl's life.
Right. So Craig would be forever in her debt.
Maybe she didn't tell you because, I don't know, because she didn't want to flaunt it.
That's weak, Molly. You really know that?
All right. You know, I don't know why she didn't tell you, but let's just not turn this into some sinister thing.
Well, Carly has been strapped for money her entire life. $1 million insurance settlement, that's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. And then, hallelujah, finally, the answers to her prayers falls in her lap. And what does she do with it? She gives it away to Craig. Women don't just hand over $1 million to
Jack,
guys they feel nothing for. Please, Molly, don't say another thing. You found out what you needed to find out. Carly's not here, but she is safe.
I'm sorry.
I know. I just need some time to deal with this whole thing.
Jack, is Margot around?
She's in court, Hal.
All right, listen, Jack, I know you don't want to hear it, but I think Emily and I have made some real headway on finding this guy who planted the bomb.
I don't believe this. I don't believe you're still pushing this, Hal.
Come on, Jack. We could really use some department
Just
support
listen
here.
to what we've got, Jack. We've got an address on this subject. Now, if you can just bring him in on suspicion. So much for departmental backup.
Yeah, looks like we're on our own, Hal.
Yeah. Just you, me, and our friendly neighborhood psycho. Come on. Owen Dabber!
Hey, you could be the dead making all this racket. Who are you? What do you want?
We're friends of Owen's,
Yeah.
Mr. Devers.
Owen ain't got no friends.
All right, the truth is, I'm with the Oakdale PD. I really need to search Mr. Devers' apartment. I need to ask him a few questions.
Well, that's funny. When my husband was living, he always had to show a badge or a warrant before a sweep. Mike Stans, captain. You know him?
Mike Stan? Yeah, I know Mike
You know what? Oh,
Stans.
excuse me, this is my fault. I should never have talked my friend into making up this idiotic story. The truth of the matter is, Owen owes me some money, and so we came here to, you know, make him pay up. We didn't want to embarrass him or anything. Just
Oh, so you're telling me he's wanted instead? You two are fishier than a can of sardines. You and this bottle blonde bimbo better get out of my hallway before I call the real cops.
Lady.
Now get out.
Let's
Get
go.
out.
Get out. Let's go.
Your smartest move would be to walk into that courtroom today with your head up. Show everybody you have nothing to hide, nothing to be ashamed of.
How can I? Nobody believes that. Not even Jack.
It's the truth. Isn't it, Carl?
Even Craig can have a rare moment of wisdom.
So how'd you know Miss Congeniality was gonna leave so soon?
Did you see her face? And her husband, Mike Stans, dropped dead of a pickled liver. I knew there was a bar runner in the near future.
You're pretty smart, you know that?
Yeah, well, smart enough, I hope, not to get busted for breaking and
Hurry up.
entering.
What?
Oh, boy.
Wow, it's like a shrine.
Well, I guess we just busted Mr. Devers' motive, huh? He wasn't out to get Barbara after all.
No. He was after the guy she was meeting.
His
Jack.
competition, kill the husband and keep the girlfriend. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Owen Dever, we finally meet.
Come on, Parker. Where'd you hide my keys this time?